outdoor working on a pattern for absolute ages. This is the back, because this is how far apart the boob cups are. Hi, I'm Sylvie from High Level Bandanas. Today, we're gonna be making some clothes for my honeymoon. So my wedding is coming up very soon. It's on September 7th, and then the very next day we leave for Mexico. So here's the patterns that I'm gonna make today. I'll just put them on the screen because I'm forgetting what they are actually called, but whatever you're seeing here, I will be linking in the description, so sorry about that, but yeah. But first, right before we get into it, let's do a little mini Fabricland haul. All the stuff I'm about to show you cost me $38 total. And I could make way more than what I'm making today. I could probably make double everything that I'm making or even triple. So definitely, if you have a sewing machine, just endeavor, do it, persevere, try, even though it's hard and frustrating at first. Because you could save a lot of money by making your clothes, and if you're crafty and you like it, then it's good for you. So first off, for the tank top, I got this little knit sort of fabric, and I did get 1 yard of each, which is so much. 1 yard actually goes a way longer way than you think that it would, and it's just a little bit stretchy like this. I do have my stretch needles on my machine so that my machine does not eat the entire fabric. Then, from the clearance rack, I found this super cute, very soft cotton, pink and white striped, which I think I'm gonna do the boxer shorts in, and it's so soft. Then I've got this gingham, which is a little bit thicker. It was definitely a little more expensive. This on sale was $6 a meter, super extra cheap. And it's way softer than this, which was like maybe 20 a meter, but at 25% off. I also got this yellow gingham, which also was in the sale section. So I'm very proud of what I found. Now for the bloomers, I thought it would be really cute if I also put little like ribbons on the back maybe. We don't know, we'll see once we get there. I also got 3 sets of buttons, just in case I needed that on the little boxer shorts. And then I also got ribbon, which was 65% off. I got 3 meters of this. I don't know if I'm gonna be using this for these projects specifically. I think I might be using it on this dress, which is my reception dress, which I'm clearly not done yet, but I think it'd be cuter if the back had a pink ribbon instead of a white ribbon. We'll see. Or let me know in the comments.
Yeah, if you guys follow me, then you've seen the dress and you know that, oh, you don't know, but it's gotten shipped off to my wedding destination already. So what's done is done. It is now completed, but when I filmed this, it wasn't. So there you go.
And without further ado, I will now be cutting the patterns out. And let's get into it. I did decide to start with the bloomers, and I'm deciding to do them in this pink gingham. So I've cut out the pattern pieces, and I've changed into my new pajamas that kind of have my dog's head on them. They're from La Bien Rose. So what's cool about this pattern is it comes in a low-waisted and a high-waisted version. I went for the low waist. I love the sewing level for this one. It says confident beginners. I don't even know what I would call myself. I would call myself a delusional intermediate. Another thing that I really love about this pattern is you don't need to cut all the edges. If you guys have ever put together a printed pattern before, it's really annoying. Sometimes you need to like cut. Let me see if I can show you. For this one, for example, which is a thong, you do need to kind of overlap them. So on one side, I cut the edge, but on the other side, the edge is sticking out. Whereas on this one, they just line up perfectly. You don't need to do any extra cutting. You just need to cut your pattern pieces, and it just saves so much time. Step 1, serge or zigzag every single edge. Also, I don't have a serger, so it will be a zigzag stitch. I'm just going to sew the crotch. And now same thing with the back piece. Ooh! Okay, this looks like, I don't know if you can see. This looks like a gigantic short. Okay, now I need to sew from the waist down. I'm sewing this part, and let's do it. And there you go. That's it. That's the shorts. Time to make a channel for the elastic. Because I don't have a serger, this is what my edge looks like right now, which isn't the prettiest. Ooh, you can't see. This, no. This. Yes, you can see it now. This is what my edge looks like, and it's not the nicest. I still think it's gonna fray, so what I'm gonna do is just fold this to the inside, so to the wrong side. Super, super, super small. Just as much as this, basically where my zigzag is, and I'm just gonna top stitch over that, and then I will fold. And then I'll fold it for the channel. Yeah, that'll make sense. So now that this is done, I'm now going to fold it 1 inch inwards, and then I'm gonna sew along the exact same seam line that I just made for this so that it looks as clean as possible. It does say in the pattern you should be ironing this, but if you guys have seen my videos, I have to wing everything, so we're gonna wing this too. There you go, and now I'm gonna do the same thing, just all the way around top stitch, but halfway on the band, and then that way that'll create a channel for my elastic. You can kind of tell. And then same thing with the legs. I don't know if you guys can hear at all, but it's currently raining outside, and I don't know if you can see, but it is nice and blue skies with a little bit of storm clouds out there. And it's just so peaceful with everything happening lately with moving and having to pack up my house and all of that. I don't know, it's just very stressful, and I find sewing is lately the only thing that really gets my mind off of everything, because it does require a little bit of concentration, but I do love doing it, and I love the result that I get at the end. It's a little bit more wearable than crochet pieces. So if you guys are wondering why I'm not posting as much crochet content lately, that is why. I just find the sewing is just a little bit of a change of mind, and it really requires kind of all of my attention. But yeah, that's my little moment in the rain. So yeah, there you go. Remain regular programming. And now that that's done, oh, I can't speak English. Now that that's done, all I need to do is just thread the elastics through the top and through the leg holes. Also, considering I'm literally almost done, that all I need to do is just finish putting the elastic through, this is super easy. It really took no time. I would go ahead and say that you don't even need to be an ambitious or confident beginner for this. I would call this a super beginner project. I think the only thing to consider is that these are not lined, which is part of the reason why I think it's super easy to make. But if you're gonna be making these, just be considerate of the fabric that you pick. And here they are flipped. Now to try them on. These are definitely very cute, but definitely see-through. I might prefer the high-waisted version. They're cute. I think the only thing I regret, because they are very simple, is not putting in a pocket. It kind of makes me look like I have a large bum. Does it give diaper vibe? I'm currently cutting out these pattern pieces, and what I'm realizing is that this material is just so incredibly thin. So what I'm gonna do, because I do have enough fabric, is cut double the amount, and I'm going to line it all. Okay, I've cut everything, and to be noted with this one, there are no written instructions on it. It's just a YouTube tutorial, which from another YouTuber I think is smart, because it really leads people to your channel. I'm just starting by sewing the crotch seam together again with the right sides together of the front pieces, and then I'm going to be doing the same with the back, and I'm also going to be doing the same with the lining. The other thing I think I'll do is add this beautiful lace that I've had for a while just to the bottom of the shorts, and we'll see how that is, but I'm not even there yet. So I just need to make sure that these 4 layers are aligned. So basically it's the front 2 layers wrong sides together, and then the back 2 layers wrong sides together, which technically makes it right sides together for the front and back piece. A little later I just did the Ribbler show, and then I took my mom to the airport, but here it is all sewn up at the hips, but I do need to sew the crotch together, so that's what I'm gonna do. So I've divided basically my elastic into quarters. I'm just going to baste it into place. Now that that is all sewn in, I'm just going to fold it over, and then she just goes ahead and sews right here, but I don't have a serger, and to be fair, like, I don't know, this is kind of weird with the elastic just in there. I kind of wish I had just rolled it and made a channel, but I think I'm going to fold it over once and then fold it over twice. And here is my waistband. Oh, I also just remembered I forgot to put a pocket in them again. I'm grabbing my little lace. I'm putting the top line of it right above where I hemmed, and I'm just stitching it down. I haven't used pins once during this project, which I feel like is a problem, but whatever. Clearly I don't need pins. So this is what this leg hole now looks like, and I'm actually really proud of this. I think it's super cute. Again, probably would have preferred them a little more high-waisted. Okay, update. I actually like kind of lounged around these shorts I lounged around with these shorts for a little bit, and I hated the waistline, so I undid it, and I think this is way cuter, and I think I'm gonna wear these so much more with the higher waistline like that, because like I am not a low-waisted girly. I'm sorry, I can't do it. It's the next day and it's time for another pattern, so I'm just about to print out the tank top. Let's get her on. I could make so many tank tops with this pattern. It's literally just this and then 2 straps. So in the pattern instructions for this one, it asks to put lace here, but I'm gonna try my way today with a scalloped edge once it's done, which I have not done before. Woo! So easy so far, this little tank top. I've got this setting on, so the little like, that doesn't even Is that even gonna be the right way? How do I get it to be the other way around? Oh, this way. There you go. So the little points face outwards. That's what I want. I just looked up a little bit of a tutorial just in case so that I don't ruin this. So it's called a shell tuck stitch and I need a very high tension on my machine. So I'm gonna set it up to a 9, which is the highest setting that I can go. So they're a little bit longer than I would want them to be. That's just because of my stitch length. And honestly, it actually looks really quite cute. Dare I say, great success. Now that I know how to scallop, I'm just sort of wondering why I haven't done this to every single garment I own and what I can possibly scallop next. Well, this is super cute and an extremely cute staple. My scalloped edging is not stretchy because it's technically just a straight stitch. It is now crunch time. We move in exactly 1 week, which is insane. So I need to finish these projects ASAP so that this whole entire room can just get packed. Also, I just got my hair done for the wedding. I got some pink underneath. I'm gonna be making the same boxer shorts, but with yellow. And there, another pair just finished. This actually took me like probably a total of 15 minutes. Okay, it's August 22. I move out on August 28th. I need to get these done because I need to get this in boxes. I'm gonna make the bloomers in high-waisted this time with this beautiful red fabric. Gonna add some cute little ribbons on the side, and it's gonna be the same exact method. Perfect. These are actually so cute. I love the little bows on the side. I just feel like they really deserve a matching top, but I don't have that much fabric left, so let's see what I can do. But the bows were definitely a good move, and so is the high waist. As I'm cutting this out, I want to say that I do have complaints about this pattern already, and that being that there's no seam allowance included in the design, so you have to be comfortable with adding that, and there's no written instructions again. As a YouTuber myself, like sure, I get it, but as someone who prefers just reading the instructions and not watching a video for it, I am going to complain, and that's why as a pattern designer, I'm never gonna do that. And I got all my pieces cut out. I had just enough left, which is really nice. So let's get to sewing again. And right away, we've got the back piece. Let it also please be known that I completely freehanded that seam allowance everywhere and everything is perfectly lining up. So I guess that my like ½ inch in my brain is right on point. Now I've got these two little cups. Turning these teeny tiny straps has also been the absolute most rage-inducing experience ever. And now there's also no method telling you how to finish it. So it's just raw edges literally everywhere on this right now. Yeah, if you're a beginner, I really don't recommend this pattern at all. I will also very confidently say about this pattern that like with the little instructions I had provided for me, it was also near $20. I love and adore working on a pattern for absolute ages because this top took way longer than it needed to because I need to figure things out by myself. And like cutting out the pieces of the small, not even the extra small, and making sure that the gauge worked, and now it's literally this big. Like I added seam allowance, I promise you. This is the back, because this is how far apart the boob cups are. So I'm not even gonna show you it when it is facing the way that it is supposed to be facing. How do I fix this? I have absolutely no idea. So maybe I'll just give it to like a small child. Well, with that fail, although I do wish I ended on a more positive note, I think I will leave this here. If I make another bathing suit, which I probably will, it'll be once I get to my final destination where I am moving to, which is a crazy thing to say, but it's just like crazy to think that I'm gonna have to be taking all of this down and putting it into boxes. On that note, guys, thank you so much for watching. Sorry this video was a little bit more frustrating, but everything is crazy right now, and thank you for just supporting me along the way and being here throughout this whole entire crazy journey. And on that note, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!